some updates on the developments as the coronavirus continues to force the sports world to make adjustments. The NFL finally moving in the direction of providing us with some definitive information, although most of it's coming from the teams. Teams are one by one in the process of calling their scouts back in and their assistant coaches from the road. They have been attending pro day workouts, and some teams, as of early this morning and yesterday, weren't bringing everyone back, but it began with the Buccaneers, continued with Washington, more and more teams bringing their scouts and assistant coaches off the road, and also teams starting to take the position that there will be no visits before the draft of any prospects to their facilities. Every team can bring in 30 players, up to 30 players for pre-draft visits, and then there's what they call the local pro day, where a large crowd of players with geographic connections to a given team show up all at the same time. Those presumably won't happen either. Private workouts likely won't happen. That's when teams send delegations off onto the road to go see what a guy can do, running a workout that is more specifically designed to that team's needs, and it happens outside of everyone's view, so those can be extremely valuable. Now, teams may still do them, and that's when the league needs to step in, and that's why the league needs to step in and be the one to tell teams what can and can't happen, because this is the temptation. The right thing to do is keep everyone close. No non-essential travel. Well, if some teams decide to do the right thing and not have private workouts where they send 4 or 5 people to Oklahoma or Alabama or whatever to submit a player to a private workout, if they say, no, we're not going to do it, well, other teams will. And that's how you get a strategic advantage. That's why the league needs to show the leadership here. This should not be a team-by-team decision. The scouts coming off the road should be a league mandate. No pre-draft visits should be a league mandate. No private workouts should be a league mandate, because the temptation is going to be there for these type A double positive coaches to try to take advantage of this vacuum that's going to be created by having private workouts, by sneaking guys in town, by otherwise doing things that other teams aren't doing to have an advantage over those teams. So do it for all or do it for none, but the league needs to be the one that says this is what we are doing, and hopefully it's moving in that direction. Hopefully by the time you see this video, the news will be that the league has told all teams to stop. Until then, teams are doing it one by one, and hopefully all teams will do the right thing. Scouts and assistant coaches off the road, no pre-draft visits from prospects, and ultimately no private workouts conducted in advance of the draft. And yes, it limits the information, but you know what? Maybe these teams will realize this obsession with pre-draft information is a waste of time. All that matters is whether or not a guy can play football, and much of that is gleaned from watching, wait for it, videotape of him playing football at the college level.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.